Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Week Ahead. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Sunday, just about 5 o'clock, March 25th, 2012. Nothing major over the weekend that I saw. Got this nice little fat doji on the S&P. I still think we pretty much topped out. Nothing would surprise me in this market, though. Obviously, Friday, that those numbers sucked. Housing numbers. All the numbers, once again, sucking wind. But they brought them back. Crazy day Friday. I'll tell you that. Markets opening up relatively flat from Friday's close. We have a big week ahead, people. Big week ahead. Now, again, it is the end of the quarter we're coming up on. And while, yeah, I thought the market was going to tank on Friday big time, it didn't. I still think we topped out. We might be choppy. The Hedgies might hold the market up. But I think this doji stands. I think we hold it. I'll tell you this one story out of Financial Times today talking about the destruction of the investment banks. The ECB just ordering major layoffs, major taking off of risk. That can't be good for growth. I think these bank stocks are shorts. How are they going to grow? How are they going to make money? Certainly not the old-fashioned way. They're not going to earn it. But I thought Obama telling the Chinese for help, I thought that was, finally. What about the Soviets in Syria? Call them out. Call them out. Reining in North Korea would be nice. But again, looking at this S&P chart, to me, again, I think we stalled. I think we are so due for a correction. I think tonight should be interesting because we got New Zealand trade balance coming out in 45 minutes. But I think it's going to be up-down again. We got German IFO, I'm sorry. They're expecting an increase from previous month. Remember the disaster in the zoo. But again, I'm not saying there's a direct correlation because there really is not. Remember, the German zoo is analysts' expectations. The German IFO is from the actual PMI managers where they see orders going forward. So we look at this Euro weekly chart. Remember, on Sundays we do weekly charts. It looks like it's going to pop. Again, I still like this head and shoulders on the daily. Doesn't look as much on the weekly. I still think this high right here of 33.20-ish is going to hold. And I think we roll over. At least to start the week. We have U.S. housing numbers coming out tomorrow. Pending home sales, supposed to be up 1%. New home sales only represents 10% of the market. But I still think the number's going to suck. And I think we could sell off. Maybe not a big sell-off. And I think the futures will probably be up tonight. Maybe at some point, Asia. So I'm looking to reverse. I think we go up, and then we're down. Break them out to break it down. But again, Sundays, we do the weekly charts. And this looks good. But again, I think we fail. Maybe we pop up, and then we reverse. Taking away liquidity is not a good thing. So I think the euro, while it does act very strong, I don't think we take this out. I really don't. Not unless the S&Ps are exploding through 1412, which I don't think is going to happen. But when we look at this euro-dollar weekly chart, it certainly looks not bad. It looks like this sucker might try and make a run for 135 again. But I don't think it's going to do it. Again, that daily chart, gorgeous head and shoulders. And we're going to take a look at some other charts. And again, this week, we get a lot of data. And Tuesday, more weak U.S. data. Case-Shiller House Price Index. That's going to suck wind. And we start to get some U.S. manufacturing data, which I think is going to not be so good. I don't believe earnings are going to be good. Durable goods on Wednesday out of the U.S. Really mostly U.S. data. Really nothing out of Australia this week. Not much. Not even much out of the Eurozone. London, we get some numbers on Wednesday. Current account, GDP. That's going to be bad. But again, I'm nervous because they didn't really put the market away on Friday. They held it up well. Dollar yen certainly does not look good on the weekly chart. I think dollar yen comes in. I think bond yields come in more. I think the data out of the U.S. is not going to be good. We get GDP on Thursday, final. I don't even think that's going to be 3%. Even if it is, I really don't care. Because earnings in April, they're going to come out, maybe even pre-announcements this week, could certainly shock the market a little bit. But again, I don't know how much the S&P is going to come in because it's the end of the quarter. The only thing that could happen is that they get nervous. Markets get nervous. All the bad data. And they try and lock in profits before the end. And then it's everyone trying to get out the door. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. But you never know. You never know. Like Lotto. Mega. Oh, my goodness. It's up to $350 million. That's on Tuesday. I am in. When it gets that big, you got to take a shot. Why not? Play your lucky numbers. You never know. Just like that yen carry trade. Hey, you never know. Hopefully you benefit from that call. But, again, look at this S&P. It looks toppy. I mean, look, it's the first real doji. But we have one here. We had one here. So I put nothing past this market. I would have thought we sold off more. The bulls certainly have to be. Listen, that's all they could sell the market off. That it was the worst week of 2012, and that's the only thing the market could pull off, less than 1%. Certainly not so bad. So I'm a little nervous about being so bearish. But come the end of this week, abso-freaking-lutely, we are not ripping. I don't think we're going through 1,500. We're not going to explode. But again, I'm not sure how much we're going to come in. That's my point of the day. And this ECB liquidity issue and making investment banks really divest a lot of things is not good. Look at this Euro-Yen weekly chart. That's a gorgeous-looking reversal. Shooting star. Damn right. Hopefully we get a pop to sell. I don't think we go back to the highs. I think we come back down. That looks gorgeous. Picture perfect. I'm going to look at some of the other yens. They all look the same. Sterling yen. Gorgeous reversal. Break it out to break it down. Aussie yen. I really hope these charts hold. I don't know if they're going to hold. I had a feeling. Damn it. Always. I'm going to kill someone. Yep, there they go. They're gone. Let's see what we can do. Go to another source. Don't look at that. Switch off the feed to another feed. But, so I think that, you look at this chart, that does not look pretty. That's a gorgeous reversal candle. So I think all the yens we do get follow through. I don't know why that's showing that, because that is not where we are right now. That's great. Just great. Sorry, people. So dollar Canada, weekly chart. Let's see if that is right. So again, I'm thinking up in Asia, down before German IFO. U.S. housing number, if it's as bad as I think it's going to be, then down more, but not collapse. And then we turn around Tuesday, the market could start heading back up again. But again, I'm not sold. I don't believe that, yes, the S&Ps did hold, and the bulls definitely got to be satisfied that, hey, that's all the market had. That's all the bears had. That's all they could do. That's true. I got to start doing this week ahead before the market opens. I'll do that next week, people. I apologize. Consumer confidence on Wednesday, I don't see how that's going to be so good. I don't. But we could reverse, certainly. And then durable goods out of the U.S. Car sales apparently on Wednesday. That's Wednesday. Car sales apparently really very good. So that's supposed to really boost this number up. 3% is the estimate. You might have a good number. The market might rally on that. And then, of course, once we start heading towards the end of the week, I find it hard to believe that the market's going to really come in. But let me tell you, we get to the end of this week, and we get to the end of the month, I think the hinges fall off. I think corporate earnings, I really like one of the arguments about earnings, profit margins are at 10-year highs on the chart. 10-year highs. What a freaking joke. I can't get it going. Close again. And I think that profit margins are not going to be so good. And if you get to the historical mean on profit margins, the S&P is trading at 24 times earnings. How about that? So I don't think the bull case is really all still that great. I think Cramer's freaking nuts to be this bullish. Come on, damn it. I'm sorry, people. Maybe I'll just do it later. Let's try back to FXCM. Thursday should be interesting for Japan numbers. That's Friday in Asia. Thursday night, U.S. Lots of data coming out. I think that's going to suck wind. What a joke. But again, my thought process is up, and then I think you want to be short into German IFO. I really don't see how that's going to be good. And then look to sell. And you want to be short into that U.S. housing data. Hey, what do you know? And you want to be short into the U.S. housing data. And we look at these yens. Big top. Hopefully we get a pop tonight. I'm going to try and be long. Sounds crazy, but hey. Markets came back nicely. Markets came back decent. And certainly not down that bad. Euro holds like a rock. Commodity currencies, they rallied also. They acted strong off the gate. And I think they probably have a little follow-through. And then you sell. Risk off, baby. We'll get there. Come on. One after the other. They're coming back. So look at this weekly in dollar Canada. Certainly an outside candle. This still looks good. As much as dollar Canada reversed, I want to buy the pullback. Starting to turn here. The momentum to the downside slowed. I still think this looks good. Again, we're going probably dollar down. Dollar index looks like it's going lower tonight. But then again, look, you got that shooting star, bearish engulfing. I think 79 is going to hold. I think that's where you want to basically start getting in. Because this does not look good. I mean, we could bar down. And again, we take out this channel line. Look out. We go right down to 78. And that'd be an S&P exploding through 14.12. I don't think that's going to happen, though. But you never know. Like the lotto. Oh, baby. Let's try and bang through these sterling weekly chart. It looks like it wants to pop more. Got a channel line here. 159 change. Get up to double top and reverse. I think that looks like it's going to happen. So, again, I'm not looking to chase these dollar longs. Aussie dollar, though, looks terrible. Daily looks better. But I think we get up to like 105.50. Perfect spot to sell. Even 106. This baby's busted. Outside candle, it's toast. Toast. Excuse me. New Zealand, weekly chart, doesn't look very good. Was negative. Outside candle, took out the lows, took out the highs. It's not good. I know the strength was on Friday. And gold, I think gold looks good. Let me tell you something. This story of less printing, basically taking out liquidity from the ECB, less printing money, gold should be a short. But again, we could pop a little bit. Maybe gold gets up to like 1690-ish. I think it's a sell. Absolutely. Gold is broken. Gold is going lower. But again, we got the doji, we got the hammer, so we might have a pop. I don't think we take out 1710 in that zone. I do not. Dollar Swiss weekly chart. Again, shooting star, bearish engulfing. Looks like it's going lower. But I don't think we collapse. I'm more scared of this baby. I'm scared of Euro Swiss. This thing cannot rally. Even with all the jawboning by the SNB, Swiss National Bank, talking it up on Friday, saying it's way overvalued still, thing doesn't move. Again, this baby, toast. Any pop, I think you want to sell. I think we get down to 81 easy. If not 80, 50. Maybe even 80. I think some, pound Aussie, even though we reversed a little bit on Friday, it's still breaking out. This baby looks gorgeous. Look at this chart. Remember, this might trade for 2012. Big time. Risk off, mama. We get a nice pullback tonight, I want to get in. And yes, Euro Aussie had a gorgeous reversal candle on the daily. But I don't know. Nice reversal, shooting star. I think it comes in tonight, but you reverse and get long. It's breaking out. Again, risk off. I'm still not sold. Absolutely not. What else am I missing? Euro sterling. Let's take a look at that. Might have a little pop. Well, it looks like it might want to pop a little bit. But at the end of the day, I think it reverses back down. I think this is an austerity measure by the European Central Bank, and I think this is not the same game plan as the United States, and it's going to backfire in their face. So this Euro Canada looks like it wants to go higher. Weekly, bullish engulfing, looks good. Again, dollar Canada, I think it had an outside candle. This one still, I want to BOP it. Maybe there's a trade on the downside. Like I said, I think the futures might be even up into the open. But at the end of the day, end of the week, I think we futz around and we do not explode. So it should be safe to be short. Just pick your spots, people. All right? So again, looking at crude is another story. Crude looks good. I think crude might want to pop a little bit, but again, I don't see it exploding from here. Not yet. Unless there's an attack. Best looking chart is Aussie Kiwi. Look how bad this baby looks. Breaking lower. Daily chart looks better, but I think we crack. And again, weekly chart, taking out closing below previous week low. That's not good. Not very good. So I think you look to sell that. And that's it. So again, hopefully you benefited last week. Hopefully you're looking to benefit even more this week. And again, tonight should be big. I'm looking for up and then down. You want to be short ahead of German IFO. I don't see how that's going to be good. Andrew Spanton, info@globalfxllc.com. Try my product. Try my service. The only voice you'll ever need. Truly loves to make you money. Have a good night and week. Bye-bye.